We got the disturbing rabbit hole behind adult content. I don't know what we about to get into though.
To do this.
I had this shit in my watch later. I took
Their
it.
CP videos are more entertaining than the sloppy. They're straight up distributing illegal material.
Weak ass music. That's one strike, bro. I get 3 of them bitches. I'm closing out this video. That's one strike.
The existence
That's
of
one
adult
strike.
content is nothing new. Everybody's obviously stumbled across it at some point, but that isn't what this video is about. Because it's the spread of adult content in front of children that is truly disturbing. YouTube, as we all know, is one of the biggest social media platforms, coming only second after Facebook, which has over 3 billion active users while YouTube has only 2 billion. This is the platform that me and you most likely grew up
Even
around.
current Fetty Wap. Hey, why you doing Fetty Wap like that, bro?
Videos from creators like TaeMcM-TV, Stamping Longnose, and many
Butterfly
more.
Effect, bro.
And at the time, content catered towards children would never include such extreme scenes of nudity, suggestive thumbnails, and stuff that would generally twist the minds of children. But as we enter a new generation of media, the age barrier in which people are introduced to this kind of filth decreases. And with this rise of adult content comes...
Okay, some of these thumbnails are crazy, but like, this doesn't even look that crazy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You could tell this is fake. Shit look like ketchup. Now, shit like this and shit like this might be where we draw the line. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not even might. This is where we draw the line. Like, why? What is this, bro? Like, why do the little cartoon characters have big ass titties, nigga? Like, what's going on, bro?
the spread of a digital plague. This
Fresh Montana
is
with
Slime
Unforgettable Current 6ix9ine.
a channel
What
that
you
makes
taking?
animations based off of characters
without
from
Unforgettable?
Spunky, a mod for a music game called
I'm
Incredibox,
taking
where
Fresh
within the
Montana
game
still.
you could drag accessories on characters who, in
He got
response,
that one
would
other
then
song.
come together to create a small music
Don't ask
piece.
me what the title is, but he got that one.
On the surface level, this game seems
Yo,
pretty
what the fuck?
On the surface level, this game seems pretty harmless and honestly pretty cool to mess around with. However, it's this specific channel who remains anonymous and takes characters out of the game to then portray them in extremely sexual poses. When you scroll through their channel, every single one of their videos have suggestive thumbnails which are paired with these strange titles.
Just like dox this nigga in GTA.
And when you click
like
on
find where
these videos, it gets even more disgusting.
And find out what he looked like and get him fired from his job and shit, like in GTA though.
In this slightly censored version of one of their biggest videos with over 1.4
They didn't call it
million
Seabass Secret
views,
Channel. Don't even
we
put that
see
on that
two
nigga, bro.
characters being trapped in a grave and then making out. Not exactly family friendly. However, scrolling down to the comments clearly reveals to us just what type of audience is watching this. And this isn't even everything, because when we go to their more recent videos, we
5.8 mil off this shit? Oh my god. These little niggas is gooners. I don't care, bro. I gotta say, bro, these little niggas is gooners. 5.8 million niggas are subscribed to this nigga. Let that sink in, bro. 5.8 million niggas are watching little cartoon characters freak out, nigga.
And this isn't
like,
even
bro,
everything, because when we go to their more recent videos, we find out that this channel doesn't only post sexual content, but also content revolving around murder and gore, depicting scenes that just shouldn't be viewed by their very young audience. And these videos aren't just
if they're labeled
limited
as
to
kid
this
videos,
one
that's
innocent
crazy.
music game. There exist hundreds of channels that profit off of popular games such as Minecraft or Poppy Playtime, using their characters to make extremely explicit content that generates them huge sums of money. It all falls under this category known as Elsagate, which is content that clickbaits their very young audience into viewing extremely sexual animations and parodies of popular video game characters, which isn't limited to just YouTube,
Yeah, the youth
but
is
also
cooked,
YouTube Kids as well. In fact,
for your
a new
future
trend
kids
that some
and
of these kids
little
channels
brothers
are
and little
doing is
sisters if you got any.
collabing with
This shit
OnlyFans
is
creators to create explicit gaming videos where the goal is generally to sexually hook the viewers. For example,
so this is the first video I've ever done on this style. Is your video made for kids? I click no, it's not made for kids.
while there exists some slight solutions to kids' content such as parental controls, most parents either just don't understand how it works or are too lazy to find out, and instead just use YouTube as an easy way to keep their kids entertained, believing that it's a safe platform for their children to watch content on and get educated. When in
Hell
reality,
no,
this
nigga.
is nothing further from the truth, leaving millions of young children to be exposed to this disgusting content and
This
leading
is the
them
CEO of
down
YouTube
the
now,
deepest
Indian,
rabbit
and you
holes.
see. I'm not even gonna speak on that. I'm not even gonna speak on that.
The dim light of flashlights revealed a horrifying scene.
What the fuck is this? Oh, this an ad? Yo, I just got hit with that bitch. What the fuck? I thought it was a part of the video. Yo. Hey, that was a good ass ad. I ain't gonna. That was a good ass ad. I gotta give it to this nigga. That was a good ass
Member
ad.
of the rabbit hole here. This content twists the minds of children in their future, as well
Nigga just
as
hit me
their
with that
present.
bitch. I ain't gonna. Nigga just
But
hit me with that motherfucker.
This whole problem spreads even further than this.
Hey, that's
For
about
those
my
who don't
ear,
know,
nigga.
if you own a business and want to advertise on YouTube, you can pay a specific amount of money to run an ad campaign on the homepage, shorts feed, or YouTube long-form videos depending on your needs. YouTube then uses Google's data to present your advertisement to a relevant audience at the right time. Now, the question here is, at what point would a user need to be recommended ads for a video chatting app? Or an explicit AI companion? Or maybe even an X-ray app that lets you see through clothes, supposedly?
Yo, what
And
freaky
remember,
YouTube these niggas
There
be
are
having, bro?
minors on this website that constantly scroll through shorts, watch videos, or browse the homepage. The images I just showed you isn't even the worst of it. There's literal videos too. How is this possible?
He said,
When I was
dad don't
looking
know
for
what
an
that nigga
answer to my
said.
question, I came across this article on the Google Help forum. Based off of the replies from this user, there's two possibilities for this phenomenon. Either the user's device is infected by malware, or the ads are all based off of the Google Play Store. And in my opinion, the second answer makes more sense, as most of these ads are based off of apps from the Play Store. But this makes me wonder, why would the guidelines on ads for the Play Store be different? Isn't the Play Store just like YouTube a product
I
of
done got
Google?
them freaky ass ads
Or
on YouTube
are the guidelines
too.
different?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen nothing that he's talking about. You might be one of these niggas, bro.
Well, if that isn't interesting.
Hey, yo, back the fuck up. What does it say? Some kinds of sexual content ads in destination are allowed only if they comply with the. Oh.
As I kept on researching, I found an article by Google on their ad policies. And within those policies, as we just saw, it states that certain types of sexual content
They
isn't
trying to
allowed,
make the world into
some
gooners, bro.
kind
I'm
of
seeing it in
sexual
real
content
time.
is
Everything got
allowed.
some type of
Now,
corn
to
on
me,
it, bro.
this makes no sense. What
Nigga, I was
limit
listening
is
to a
there
YouTube
for
podcast and that
content
bitch
to
was
cross the
throwing
line
ass.
between non-sexual and sexual? This may somewhat explain, though, the reason as to why these ads
Bro,
even
you
make it
lying,
onto
bro.
YouTube in the first
Bro,
place.
you lying, bro.
They circumvent showing certain
Middle of
things in
podcast
their
is
videos
nutty, I
by
ain't gonna
adding
lie. Middle of
logos and
podcast
body
is nutty.
parts and muting the whole video to then add music over it.
Oh
And
my
the
life.
most annoying part
See, that shouldn't
about
be
this is
allowed,
that
though. That
these
shouldn't be a
ads
thing,
never
nigga.
appear to be targeted to a specific audience, but are rather thrown in front of whoever happens to be unlucky. Now you might think that ads like these can easily be blocked by the user, which by all means...
See, them the type of ads I be getting that bullshit, bro.
That ads like these can easily be blocked by the user.
Like these little cheap ass app store games that they're never realistic either, bro. Like if you download one of these bitches, it's gonna be nothing like what they're showing, bro. It's gonna be some 2D ass shit that took 2 seconds to program, game. Like it's never what it looked like.
Which by all means is a decent solution. But what happens when explicit content finds...
I ain't gonna lie, what the fuck is that? On me, I'm fast forwarding. On me, I'm fast forwarding. I don't know what that was, and I ain't like that noise.
I was recently watching a video from a big
That's strike
channel,
2, I ain't gonna lie, that's
I'm
strike
not gonna
2, that's
tell
strike
its name
2.
for obvious reasons. And I decided to check the comments section, but the first thing I saw was
It's too
some
late for that
bots
shit.
promoting their channel, and under them was groups of channels telling people to check their CP content. It was not the first time that I've seen these types of channels, but curiosity got me this time and I checked their channel. In their about section, there was...
Curiosity got me and I checked their channel.
was 2 links connected to Discord. I assumed they would redirect me to a troll or prank server and I clicked on it. Oh boy, was I wrong. It was
literally, I'm noticing.
CP.
I assumed it was a troll and I couldn't. Interesting words.
Immediately deleted
I ain't
that
gonna
video
lie.
and reported the channel, but it's not the first time that I've seen these types of bots and they're getting out of control. YouTube needs to do something as soon as possible. The whole situation garners so
That
much
was
attention
almost
to the
3. I ain't
point
gonna.
that
That was
YouTubers
almost
decide
3.
to make videos
I'm gonna
on
let
it.
this nigga rock though. That was
Today we're
almost
talking
3 though.
about
I
a
don't
breed
like
of
this. I
comment
don't like them
sections or
images. Game.
comments that are actually distributing
that
illegal
uncanny
CSAM
shit.
material all throughout the internet. Okay.
This has been a problem on YouTube and really any social
What was
media
that?
platform
I don't
for
know, and I'm
years.
not
So you
rewinding on,
start
bro.
to
I'm
see
not
accounts
rewinding.
like Officer.
I'm not, bro.
So obviously these people, you know, basically
making me
tell the
uncomfortable,
comment
bro.
section, hey, my illegal material videos
There was
are
someone
more
that said, "Oh god,
entertaining than
it had
this."
nothing." Oh, bro, it had nothing to do with the video either. It didn't say nothing about the image he just showed. Nothing correlated to it. He was talking about CP and shit, and then he just showed a random bitch that looked crazy. Like, come on, bro.
Blah.
You'll find this exact comment plastered on pretty much any video on the platform that has over
Nigga,
1,000
give a
comments.
dickhead.
YouTube has basically, almost in a way, I would say, given up.
Who's that Indian nigga? I
The
be
whole
seeing him a
thing
lot.
that disturbs me is the fact that, like I said, there's minors on this website, as well as people who generally don't want to be around this stuff. And being exposed to adult content is one thing, but being someone to witness the distribution of CP on a platform that is not even on the deep web is just a whole nother topic that terrifies me. There have been possible
What is
answers on
sinister ass
Reddit and
music?
other platforms for whom it may be, some claiming that it's a YouTube trolling group that bullies and trolls people online to the most extreme lengths possible. And just to be extra safe that they won't somehow find my video, this obviously is not their name and their logo. I wish I could just end this video here, as CP is just a topic that doesn't leave a good taste in my mouth. Just the thought of
What you
those
mean?
who are victims of such content and people who stumble across
gotta-
it by accident
So what's he about to get into if we got another 10 minutes?
is terrifying.
It can't be something
But
crazier than that,
The
right?
rabbit hole, against either my wish or yours, goes even further. Let's step outside of YouTube for a bit. Like many of us already know, adult content
Okay, but why are we stepping out of YouTube? Why are we doing that? I thought this video was based on YouTube game. Like, why are we stepping out of YouTube? I don't get it.
doesn't just occur on YouTube. Obviously, you've got websites that are specifically made for the distribution of adult content, but right now, we are not focusing on those specific websites. The dark web, unlike the surface web, is a hidden part of the internet which regular search engines like Google or Firefox don't index or allow access to. This basically means that you need a special
we go,
browser
bro.
that
Here
does
we
allow
fucking
for
go.
access to the dark web.
I know Strike 3
Browsers
finna
like
come
Tor
up.
allow you to do that. The thing about this part of the web is that it's easy for users to stay anonymous and commit the most illegal acts without having much
Firefox
fear
in the
of being
big
caught if
2024.
they do
That shit even
everything
still work,
right.
bro? Like, can you
With that
download
being
that shit?
said, though, illegal content cannot necessarily be stumbled upon easily on the dark web, but tends to be much more extreme and threatening when you do stumble across it. And with the idea of anonymity and the freedom to do whatever you want, only chaos can erupt.
Chaos. What the fuck is chaos?
There used to be a website on the dark web that had nearly 63,000 users worldwide that were paying for a subscription to receive CP and CSAM. 2 administrators were responsible for keeping the site updated with new disgusting content by the name of Salingam and Taputsa. So what initially happened...
No, I think we're underestimating how many 63,000 niggas is, bro. I think we're underestimating the amount, gang. 63,000 niggas had this shit on their computer. 63,000 niggas. At least one of them niggas has to be someone of importance, gang. At least one, like...
was that the Interpol
I don't know.
discovered
I got no more
material
words,
from the
gang.
website
Shit's crazy.
depicting the abuse of 11 boys that were under 13 years old.
Yo, what the f... I'm hearing what he's saying, but what the fuck is that, bro? What is that?
They then started what was called Operation Blacklist and knew that this site must have had hundreds of minors behind it.
This video crazy.
The clock was ticking and they had to get the site
This
down
video
as
crazy,
soon as
bro. I ain't gonna lie,
possible.
this video is crazy.
The police couldn't directly identify the children because they
I
were
should've saved
masked
this
in
for
the
later.
videos. So
I should've
what
saved
they
this
did
bitch for
instead
later.
was look at their body features and traits to keep track of how long their abuse was going on for.
I don't think I could just casually hop on like a Red Dead Redemption or a Monkey app after watching this, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
As more countries joined in on this international investigation, they were getting closer and closer to finding out who the admins were. When the US Homeland Security Investigations Department finally traced the IP address, Bulgaria's cybersecurity department took down the website, and New Zealand's Internal Affairs Department compiled the website's information to then hand the user information over to Interpol so that they could then find the people in their own countries who were active
Thank
on
God.
the site. And as they were taking down the website and handing over important information to Interpol, the victims of which videos were posted online were
W New
finally
Zealand, oh God.
identified, leading to the arrest of Takputsa and Salingam. In a disturbing revelation,
Take them bum
it
ass
turned
niggas
out
down.
that Salingam, who was based in Thailand, was the man who was seen abusing the 11 boys in the files that Interpol had found. One of those boys was his nephew. He had been lured in by his uncle as well as 10
Yo, don't do that, 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 don't do that with this, don't do that with this, don't do that with this, don't do that with
other
this, bro.
boys with
Don't
the
do that with
promise that
this.
they could have
You're
access
crazy,
to the
bro. You're
internet,
crazy.
watch videos,
Don't do that, don't
play
do that.
football, and eat food. And as for Takputsa, who was based in Australia, they seized his devices and found out that he had also been to Thailand to abuse minors as well as Australia.
Why
And when
are
they
both
looked
of these
through the
niggas
images
Asian?
on his devices, they found out that one of his victims was just 15 months old. Salingam was sentenced to 146.
I want to finish it, but I don't. I really don't at the same time, gang. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We only got 6 minutes left. I'm gonna thug it out. If I hear anything crazier than that, though, because that bitch almost made me click off the video. I'm not even being dramatic or none of the sort, nigga. I just don't like shit like that, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't like shit like that. I don't like any of this shit, but that we crossing lines. I don't know.
6 years in prison, and
I don't know how that's the
Takputsa
line for me,
was
but it
sentenced
is,
to
gang. I don't
40
know.
years, where he pleaded guilty to over 51 charges revolving around
That
the
shit
abuse
weird,
of 11 babies and boys. Was Takputsa sentenced to light? I mean,
Wait, what'd he say?
abused literal babies. And while his partner got a sentence that would exceed his life on Earth.
Wait, what he mean by babies? Younger than 15 months? Wait, I get that's it.
He only had 40 years. What says that there is no possibility that Takputsa would continue his deranged acts if he would ever get out of prison? And you have to remember that this is...
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Let's remember this face.
Prison. And you have to...
In case we ever encounter this nigga, I want a civil beatdown, bro. I ain't gonna lie. In GTA, I want like a civil beatdown of his face. In GTA though, we gonna lock this face in right here. I'm gonna head to Thailand and do some scouting.
Remember that this is just one of the most disgusting corners of the dark web. The soliciting of illegal material has literally become a business. There are the type of niggas I hope get are probably making a lot more money than most people selling content that leaves everybody traumatized. This disgusting content itself spreads even more, not just on the dark web, but also, as you previously saw, on platforms like YouTube and Discord, which are platforms that exist on the surface web and aren't even a part of the dark web. And if proper guidelines and detection methods aren't introduced to these platforms in the future, we seriously won't know what will happen. And this is the absolutely terrifying rabbit hole behind adult content. Content that permeates from platforms like YouTube leads to content that is found all the way at the bottom of the dark web. In my opinion, the most disturbing part about this entire story is that CP is available on platforms like YouTube and such. While not directly available as videos, but rather comments, even the possibility of this type of content being spread by degenerates still showing all that crazy shit. All because they think that this type of content is funny to comment on their videos. And also adult content as a whole being on YouTube, masked as quote-unquote kids content, is equally terrifying because these types of videos influence kids and their actions at such a young age. If we only lived in a world where everything could be okay. I really hope that after this disgusting topic that we just discovered, I could put this video behind, but no.
Then you're gonna post a fork.
When I went onto Reddit and wanted to check up on the situation a bit that was covering, I found multiple posts in which people are reporting the same problem that I had covered in a previous chapter. Explicit ads are still making their way onto YouTube's Shorts ads feed, and nothing is being done about it. In fact, the friend that collaborated on this video with me,
I got that one. Nigga, that's literally a model, bro. That's Wolfie Cindy, nigga. I know who that bitch is. I ain't go out. That's how you know this shit is fake.
Being done about it. In fact, the friend that collaborated on this video with me, Caleb, actually made a video pointing out similar explicit content problems within the Minecraft space, and to my surprise and to his surprise as well, YouTube had actually responded to his video saying that they were quote-unquote working on this problem. But when he checked on Twitter for similar responses by YouTube, he found out that this comment that they left on his video was just copied and pasted from the replies that YouTube leaves under tweets from other people. To me, it really seems like YouTube or Google doesn't care about this problem, because you have to remember, they're still getting money from the ad payments that are being put down by these people. Unfortunately, not every story has a happy ending.
Constant that Diddy Deepgate, man. Nah, WVid, but I'm never having a post credit on the vid. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I respect the content though. I'm gonna drop the sub, but never are we doing credits on the game. I'm gonna keep it a buck.